I think it's the late movement he has, the movement going both ways, changing speeds. I mean, Doug Fister really pitches. I mean, that's what he does. He doesn't rely on power, and he just kept it off the barrel.
Did you feel like he got better and better as the game went on?
Yeah, I did. The first inning, we looked like we had a chance to get to him, and then he kind of settled in, and I don't think we had a hit for about 12. After 12 or 13 hitters, after Jacoby got that hit, we went a long time before we got another hit.
Sonny Gray gives you 7 innings, strikes out 9 in the process, but made a couple of mistakes. Did you feel like every mistake he made was hit out of the ballpark?
Yeah, I mean, it's one of those you kind of scratch your head when you look at the line score. 7 innings, 9 strikeouts, 1 walk, 5 hits. Problem was 3 of the hits were home runs, and that's what killed him.
He hasn't had trouble keeping the ball in the ballpark for the most part. What do you think it was about tonight that he wasn't able to execute?
He just made some mistakes. And, as we've said, they're a good hitting team, and when you make mistakes, they're going to make you pay.
In the back, Randy, and up front, Christian. Right here to your left, Joe.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Sorry. What did you think of Chapman? That was a pretty.
He had a good inning.
Yeah.
That's encouraging. So we'll continue to build on that. I think he's really important to us. I think we really need him. So I was pleased with this inning. He looked like he got back into account with the changeup. He got a strikeout with the slider. So I thought he looked pretty good.
I was going to ask you about Chapman, too. His velocity tonight was probably as high as it's been all year. What do you attribute that to?
Hard to say. I saw a stat on the board that he's had the highest 18, fastballs of the year, so I don't think it's completely uncommon. I've seen him hit 103 this year. I thought that's where he was at, but he was pretty rested.
Justin, to your right.
Just back to Gray, was there a common mistake that he was making that resulted in the number?
No, I mean, it looked like the ball was somewhat down to Nunez that he hit. It looked like he got the one too much in the middle of the plate to Benintendi, and I can't tell you exactly where it was on Hanley Ramirez.
Meredith and Doug.
Joe, with Chapman, you said he was pretty rested. It had been a while since he had been back out there on the mound. Could it have been as simple as he needed some time?
Well, he did some work with Larry, too, as well, and we've had him up a couple times, in the last couple days. Maybe the work with Larry is what kind of got him back on track, and let's hope so, because, again, I think he's down this stretch. He is really, really important.
All the way to your right, Joe.
Joe, there was a really close pitch on Brock Holt, 2 before the home run. Did you have any reaction to that?
I didn't. I can't tell you if it was a strike or a ball. I didn't see it. I mean, there's a lot of pitches during the course of the game that you think are strikes and they're not strikes, and sometimes it's the other way around too. So, sometimes you hear some yelling when it is a strike, but I didn't hear anything.
Dave, to your left.
You had mentioned the Gray's kind of weird line, Joe. I mean, some nights you get away with a line like that with some more offense. Do you feel like you've wasted a lot of good pitching performances? It seems like the rotation has done.
Yeah, our rotation's done a pretty good job, and we've had some trouble scoring runs. And it's going to be important down the stretch that we get some guys going. I thought Aaron's bats were pretty good tonight. So I mean, hopefully that's a sign of things to come, and you get some other guys going that we can score some runs.